Hey guys, this is Odd1 Gaming. This is going to be another King Arthur Legends Rise video. Today's video is a little bit of a different one because I decided to kind of time just trying to record pretty much the time that it takes to do dailies in King Arthur Legends Rise. Like, I'm not sure if many people are interested about that, but that was something that was in the back of my mind for quite a while that I really wanted to do because I feel like this kind of tells you how good or how bad sometimes a game is, right? So this is what you see. It's going in the background. It's going at like, I think 1.5 times speed, right? Because obviously it's going to take a little bit, but pretty much I'm just recording, doing every single thing in the game. Now, before I jump into like explaining what I'm doing and whatnot, I do want to mention there's a link in the description and pinned comment of the video that you can click to support me as a content creator. By doing that, every time you decide to spend in the game, I get like 4% out of what you spent on, but I never encourage people to do it. It's, everybody does whatever they want. However, at the same time, I also have coupons that I can give back to you, right? So if you're a supporter, I can send you out coupons that currently have special summons and stamina. So I currently have 2 coupons, and I think the third one should be on the way. That gives us some coupons. Right now there's guaranteed 8 special summons and also 400 stamina. So make sure to grab that, but maybe by the time this video goes out, there's gonna be another one. If not, in the next few days, there's gonna be another coupon that gives us 5 more special summons and, like I said, 2 more batches of 100 stamina. So you 100% want to go and grab them because you know what? Every single month I have at least 2 coupons, 2 promo codes that I can give to you guys for supporting. That's kind of like Netmarble's way of saying thank you, right? Let me just, I guess, pause the music because this one had some music, but every single month there's coupons that Netmarble gives us, like I mentioned, as part of their content creator program. That's sort of like, the thank you that we can offer back as content creators to you, supporting us and watching our content. But at the same time, whatever we do with our content, hopefully most of the time it's good content. That's also the way that we can say thank you back. So as you can see, the way that I kind of timed this is going through each area of the game and doing stuff that you kind of need or you kind of want to do every single day. The first things that you notice that I did, and the first thing that I usually decide to do, is going through the alchemy. I do my first alchemy, then I go to the forge, and then I do my forge, right? Forge 1 item. I just randomly swap that for a sec, but I forge 1 item, then I start buying stuff from the equipment shop, and then I refresh once. Obviously, you do not want to refresh more than once because it costs crystals, and there's not the best type of gear in there, so doing it just once, the free refresh is good enough. After that, I move over, as you saw, to the market previously, and then I collect whatever I get from the market. Honestly, the only things I end up buying right now from the market are just the XP, right? Just the experience for the relic, also known as the relic breath, right? That's the only thing that I buy because nothing else is really valuable. After that, I go and start doing my dungeon runs. Now, when it comes to dungeon runs, just for the sake of those daily missions, right, to collect all your rewards, you have to do at least 9, so you get yourself the special summon every single day. But then at the same time, there's 2 key things you want to do that also grants you 100 stamina each. First off is leveling up a piece of gear. I don't think it works with keepsake, but just leveling up a piece of gear 3 times, right? You can just go and do random one. That gives you 100 stamina. And then there's another thing which I did not do, and I did not quite show in this video because that requires not just, casually doing the dailies, but pushing stuff. And the other one's doing forbidden dungeons, right? Doing 5 times the auto clear of forbidden dungeon, that also gives you 100 stamina. After that is obviously the going to the clan, whereas when you go to the clan, you can collect your daily, whatever your logins were for people the day before. You can collect the stamina there, and then checking those missions. I always go and check the clan missions because I always try to contribute as much as I can towards my clan, so we can get all of those clan coins, so we level up as a clan. Then, when we're talking about dungeons, you saw that I'm currently doing the dungeon phase. When it comes to dungeons, the ones that I actually do are 1 run of the Plane of Beasts, right? 1 times 3, obviously using 50 for, I think it's 50 or 48 stamina. So I do a run, which is the triple run for the Plane of Beasts. Then I do one run of Frozen Plains, as you saw, Aldri, right? Because that one's, again, it's part of the daily missions, plus it's one of the things that you'll always be farming because you're gonna always be leveling up relics. Then the next thing you saw I did earlier, I went and did the Master of Death, right? Or Master of Apocalypse, whichever one you want. Pretty much the Seal Temple, you have 6 attempts, you go and do whichever one you choose. And then another one that's part of the dailies that kind of I recommend doing because it gives you a stat change piece, if I'm not mistaken. The other one is actually doing a equipment dungeon. Now it doesn't matter which one you choose to do, right? If you choose to do Escalhide, if you choose to do Apolea, if you choose to do Arceus, any, or like Podarger Sanctuary, any one of those works, just do that once and then you grab it. Now you saw that I actually moved over to doing the clan raids. Obviously this again is just pretty much the simple attempts. Let me fast forward this. Okay, so like I said, this is kind of part of the daily things. Now another thing that I did not include was my clan wars fights because not too many people care about it, or not everybody cares about it, so that's something I just skipped. Then you saw that I went and did my second attempt. That's what I did Penvi. That kind of screwed this up, or something's not working. Kind of seems like dots are not doing any damage for some reason. Maybe it's bugged. But then you saw pretty much after I did this, these are kind of like a couple of things that take more time. You saw that I went to the missions to check like, okay, what's my mission? So for the missions, most of the time they're pretty easy. Just says, okay, do some campaign, boom. I went and did a run of campaign on the stage that I know usually farm, which is 7.5, because that gives me the currency for advancing the currency for advancing the relics, and also for awakening them, or like skilling them up. So that's the other thing I did. Then if we move over, you can see the next one that I had to do was like, okay, do a run of Shrine of Storms. Ran out of gold stamina, so just collect the daily one. Then I went to do a run of Shrine of Storms. This one again was just pretty fast. Obviously depends on how fast it's gonna take, depends on the team that you're using. You kind of see the team that I have. And now I think I'm getting close to, I collected that, and that's almost pretty much done. I think the last thing, I went and collected that. See, I got all my rewards. I went there, dailies, anything else. Oh yeah, Forbidden Dungeon. But there's another thing that you might want to do dailies. That's the Hall of Conquest. So for the Hall of Conquest, I pretty much just throw 4 of my weakest units against any of the fight. I let myself get killed fast, and that's about it, right? If you're not trying to push it. Obviously, if you're trying to push it, this time will change. But I just throw my worst just so I get that, do it once. And then that's about it. And then I collect my rewards. Now, the reason why that one's good to do daily is because it gives you this currency that's kind of hard to get, right? These are used for forging to have higher chance to get a higher star rating and higher rarity. So just doing it 30 seconds clear on that one, that's about it. I collect my rewards from the Knight's Pass. Then I went and did like a 10 pool of normal summons. Everybody should have 1 million normal summons lying around. If you do not want to wait for an hour and a half, so you get those free ones every single day. And that's pretty much it, right? So that was pretty much it. I went over there, collect my crystals, and it's obviously not the worst, right? It takes about 20 minutes to do dailies in King Arthur every single day. That's obviously excluding, like I mentioned, excluding doing your faction wars, no faction, what's it called? The guild wars, and that's excluding doing Forbidden Dungeon if you have to push it. But as you saw, that was pretty much it, right? I collected that, I did my alchemy, and that's it. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, it's all it takes you to do dailies in King Arthur, which honestly I don't think that's really bad, right? If you don't have the time to play the game much, 20 minutes is really quick for these type of game, considering it's a mobile game. Obviously you can play on PC. I think it's a really decent point, but then at the same time, like I mentioned, if you want to do some more, or if you care about Clan War, you can spend your time in doing Clan War. You can go and try and push Hall of Conquerors more. If you have to do Forbidden Dungeon, you can try and Furycraft and try and push Forbidden Dungeon. But that all depends on, how much you care, what you want to push and all that. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think 20 minutes to do dailies for King Arthur Legends Rise is too much, too little? What do you think? I personally believe it's a good amount of time. It's not too much, not too little. It's just fine. But that's pretty much the video, right? King Arthur Legends Rise takes you 20 minutes to play, to do dailies. It's good for a mobile game, and that's I'm happy with it. But yeah, thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next. Don't forget to support me as a content creator and grab your coupons from the content creator page, right from the supporter page, so you get yourself the special summons and stamina. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. and you may prove worthy of your legacy.